In today's video, I'm gonna be finally doing the 3 marker challenge again. And besides the drawing that I'm going to color with randomly selected markers, I'm also going to color the same drawing, but with the markers of my choice. So let's get into it. Okay, so here are the markers that I decided to choose for my today's 3 marker challenge. So now I'm just gonna randomly pick 3 markers with my eyes closed. So you guys need to believe me on that, so let's get going. Alright, so first of all I'm gonna go with this one. Cream. Alright, so I hope that it's gonna be like a skin tone. Yeah, that's pretty fine. Right, next marker. Maybe let's take from this side. This one. Oh, we got a turquoise green light. Okay, this color looks really promising, so I'm excited to be using that today. And then for the last color, let's go with something from the edge. Oh my god, I love this one. So we got something like a fuchsia pink, so I think it's gonna complement these colors amazingly. So I'm super excited to be using those 3 colors. I think they're gonna go super well together, so let's get into drawing. First, let's quickly swatch these colors. Cream is a nice muted yellowish shade, which I think will be a pretty good light complexion tone. The pink Ardent Fly marker is a very saturated magenta shade and a very pretty one. And the turquoise Ohuhu marker is also quite saturated one, and it actually looks more green in real life than on the camera. They don't blend that well together since they are quite saturated, but I'm pretty sure that I will be able to achieve at least 2 or 3 different shades when mixing them. I'm gonna start with an obvious thing because I'm gonna color in her jeans with this turquoise shade, because I think that will be a pretty good base for matching all of those other 2 shades together. But I must say that I already love this color combination, and even though it's only 3 shades, I think they have so much potential to look so great together. The only problem I'm thinking of right now is that 2 out of 3 of these shades, meaning the magenta one and the turquoise, are quite saturated, so it will be really difficult to blend them in together with other shades. Because as opposed to the pastel colors, which can blend into any other color effortlessly, those saturated ones are quite difficult to blend out without visible harsh edges and without visible differences in the gradient of colors, if you know what I mean. So that's the only problem I'm thinking of right now. So far so good. At this point I'm very happy with what the girl on the left is looking like. One problem I'm having though is that I really wanted to differentiate the skin tone shades on both of those girls, but I think that I'm not gonna be able to do that without this other girl looking a little bit weird, because this pink is way too saturated to be blended out with this yellowish shade. So I think I'm gonna keep it simple and I'm gonna give her the same skin tone shade like the girl on the left. And here I'm thinking which color would be fitted for her sweatshirt, because I kind of don't feel like going with either turquoise or the pink and neither the yellow shade. So I might be mixing the turquoise with the yellowish shade as an experiment to achieve more of like a greenish shade to differentiate the color of her sweatshirt from the rest of the image. And now let me just refine this drawing a little bit and add a couple of details, and I'll be right back. Okay, and this is what the drawing looks like. I'm honestly really happy with how this turned out, and I wouldn't have guessed that those three colors look so good together. I think that if I switched a couple of elements to a different color, this could be just a regular illustration. So that would be all for the 3-marker challenge part, but now let's get into the real deal, because I'm gonna be coloring the same drawing, but with the colors of my choice. So you guys know that I like me a good challenge, but nothing feels better than being able to color your piece with any colors that you desire. So now let's get into this part. So for this version, let's say, of my piece, I decided that I want to make pink as my leading color. And I definitely don't want it to be like a magenta pink that I just used, but I would prefer something like a baby pink, just something a little bit less saturated. I also right away knew that those girls need to have different skin tones. Whenever I make those drawings of two girls or more, I always want to differentiate their skin tones. I think that gives such a cool contrast to the piece, and it adds the value to it. And as the last thing that I had in my mind when I was thinking of the color scheme for this piece, I also knew that I really wanted the girl on the right to have colored hair. So this was my kind of plan of how I'm going to approach the coloring of the piece. And usually the rest of the details I'm just coming up with while drawing, so I see the piece coming up together and then I can actually adjust some things or color them in a different manner that I was planning to. So that is probably how it's going to be in this case as well.
Yeah. Ay, coming in, yeah. Flex, I just wanna win, yeah. LABB, who we running with, yeah. 2233, I'm on 10 again, yeah. State your name, big been dope on flame. I just switched the lanes. Damn, he did it again. I just flipped the pain. Stripping and dipping in bass, slab on everything. Swimming, you sinking away, cause I got big racks coming. I put my low racks on it. I ain't skip past losses, I had to get back off it. See the fit lab on it until they whip my coffin. Money clip, I tossed it, I heard it's big bags on big bags on big bags coming, coming in, yeah. Flex, I just wanna win, yeah. LABB, who we running with, yeah. 2233, I'm on 10 again. Pump up the action, I'm active. If he never heard of been dope, he just napping. Jackson's off the rapping. Keep it on my body, bitch, I'm broke if you asking. Don't gotta sell him, most of y'all is flawless. Broken whips as long as it is foreign. Heard you want it cause the yam's enormous. What's in since she isn't gorgeous? Live my life, last name of Morgan Freeman. Trying to touch a forest, do not know when knocking on the door is. Came in, did it like the...
Alright, and the second version of my today's piece is finally completed. I absolutely love how this one turned out. It was waiting in my sketchbook for a good while now, so I'm very happy that I got myself to finish it up and color it. And yeah, that would be pretty much all for my today's 3-marker challenge video with the randomly selected markers and the markers of my choice. So thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me today. I love you all so much, and I can't wait to see you in my upcoming video, which by the way is gonna be a sketchbook tour. So well, thank you so much again, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Take care, bye!
I'm just going with the gut, never had a doubt, felt like this is just a must. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now.